For this project, ILS was chosen by the group of Graham Hutchins at the University of Cardiff to offer a parallel fixed bed system for catalyst testing. They wanted to be able to cover a wide parameter range of pressure, temperature, space velocities, and ultimately we chose to offer them two separate 16-parallel systems. The system to my left is the high temperature, low pressure system, which uses quartz reactors, goes up to 900 degrees and operates at low pressures, so atmospheric conditions. One of the highlights of this system is that we have our quick closure system, which I'll demonstrate here. So for opening a set of 4 reactors, you simply need to open this simple latch at the top, and it's got a pneumatically actuated lid, which sometimes sticks, but usually works well. You slide the lid to the left or the right, and then you can simply remove the reactors from the top and exchange them. So this means you have a complete time for exchanging the reactors, say 16 reactors, of approximately 5 minutes if you preload the other 16 reactors. This is really one of the differentiating factors from other suppliers which often work with NPT type fittings or swage lock connectors, which can often leak over time. These O-ring seals are very reliable, and they also work at very high temperatures. One of the important aspects of this unit was the ability to be able to dose liquids and vapors. Here we have a liquid dosing system where we use an HPLC pump for generating a pressure head. We almost always work with the Bronkhorst mini Coriflow dosing system, which really provides a measured and controlled flow at very low flow rates. You can go down to milligrams per hour with a system like this. And that way we know quantitatively what we're dosing to all 16 of our reactors. We vaporize in situ in each of our reactors, and that gives us a lot of flexibility in terms of the vapor pressures we can reach. We have a unit which is particularly good at dosing pulsation-free, even difficult to dose and vaporize compounds like water, which has a very high enthalpy of vaporization, is sometimes difficult to dose without pulsation. The main differentiation between the low pressure and high pressure system is the back pressure controllers, which are located in the oven. This unit's in operation, so I can't show them right now. As well as the fact that this system is capable of collecting liquids. We work with a homemade liquid fraction collector, which is located below the oven. It's rather unique in that it can be heated. So if we're working, for example, in Fischer-Tropsch, producing paraffins, we can keep the waxes in the liquid phase. It can also be cooled if we're doing things like, for example, H.T.E, working with straight run gas oils. We would want to cool the sample. The high temperature unit here is rather unique in the sense that we have 2 different types of analytics. And that was a result of the kinds of chemistries they wanted to do. Here we have an Agilent GC with the Valgo injection valves. Everything is heated. All of the lines from the reactors are heat traced going to the reactors. The strength of the Agilent GC is that we get very quantitative data. We have about 4 different columns in there and 3 different 6-port valves so that we can analyze a wide variety of different components. So whether we're doing partial oxidation chemistry, oxidative dehydrogenations, etc., they can be analyzed with the GC online. Downside of GC is that it's not time resolved. That's the reason why this unit also has an infrared, which I'll also show you in a second. The FTIR from MKS provides time-resolved quantitative analysis of the gases coming out of this unit. This is particularly advantageous if you have a quickly deactivating system or if you want to do things like DeNOx testing. So small molecules like NO2, NO, CO2, etc. can be measured very accurately and very quickly with the MKS FTIR. This complements the slower but more flexible GC on the other side of the unit very well, allowing them to be able to cover a very broad range of chemistries with this unit.